God, Karli.
I told you.
No.
She did. I witnessed.
So do we need to redo the intro?
This is why I told you before you even started. I stopped you before you started speaking. I was like, we're not on.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Now we're on. Now it came up.
Yeah, I'm gonna share this out real quick. Christian,
She can say she don't know what we're talking about.
Tiffany, Summer. I'm gonna share it to everybody.
I can't stand it sometimes.
Share it to everybody. It's so funny because my microphone echoes when I'm on here. So it's like I sound really cool in my head, like in my ears. But then I listen and I'm like, what the hell is wrong with me? Share to Facebook.
No comment.
Hey, I expect this attitude out of Tiffany. But not you.
Hush your mouth, girl.
You know it's true. Karli's the sweet and innocent one out of everybody. Kind of. Sometimes.
Okay.
Let's see. You know it's funny.
Oh.
When's the last time y'all looked at our YouTube? Like our front page of YouTube?
A long time ago.
You remember when we were on here the last time and I was showing you the pictures of like the AIs and y'all were like, I hate that picture, and anyways, I forgot that I have that on the main page of YouTube.
You're weird.
I know, I gotta change it and I keep forgetting. I forgot that I put it on there. But the good news is I look really good. I'm sorry.
I look at YouTube every day, but not our front page.
Yeah, you want to see?
I can see right here.
You see it, Tiffany?
I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, I can see it right now
Yeah.
too. Like what? I can see that right
I need
here.
to change the picture, but it's fine. I'm cute. If y'all want me to change it, I can. I can do that.
You hate us. That's fine.
I love you. I just forgot it was on there. Okay, so let's just get into it. Okay, so a little bit of the background. So, apparently, Ed Gein's childhood was. He had a very abusive, frantic, religious mother, an alcoholic father, and was crippling social isolation. Um, shaped his adult psyche, right? Like after his mother's death in 1945, Gein's obsession with her and his worsened mental state triggered his descent into grave robbery and murder. Right? Because we all have those problems. Anyways, so I don't shut up. So Augusta Gein was a fervent Lutheran who despised her alcoholic husband, George. She moved her family to an isolation farm in Plainfield, Wisconsin, specifically to prevent her two sons, Henry and Ed, from being influenced by outsiders. Now, this is the mom, if you haven't caught that drift yet. So, Augusta frequently warned her sons about the sinfulness of the world and especially the immortality of women. Ed's attempts to make friends were met with punishment, further stunning his social development. So, despite like the verbal abuse, Ed Gein idolized his mother. Crazy. Um, she preached about the evils of lust and sex, ensuring her sons remained virgins. This created a lasting and unhealthy fixation in Ed. Um, so Gein was naturally like shy, and he was just really socially awkward. And his mother controlled and just discouraged him from having friendships because of that. So at school, he was like an average student and was often shunned and bullied by his peers. Like, not okay, but this is what it is. Ed's introverted by nature. He was nervous. There was like random laughter that made him target for bullies. The isolation imposed by his mother meant his only real companion was his older brother, Henry. So imagine just kind of like being really lonely. Your mother's not really, she just is really verbally abusive, and she takes you to someone you don't know. You're just already, you don't know how to make friends. You're being bullied. It's a lot. So I get that. But now his father passed away of heart failure in 1940. So Ed was 34 at the time. But in 1944, 4 years later, a brush fire broke out into the Gein farm. Both brothers fought the blaze, but Henry was found unalived afterwards. Ed was able to lead the police directly to his brother's body, though the official cause of his death was ruled asphyxiation because bruises were found on Henry's head, leading to speculation that Ed was involved. Now, the mother's death, Augusta, she suffered a she had a stroke in 1945, so that's 1 year after the brother's death. Ed became her caretaker and during her mood swings and comparisons to his father. After she passed away from a second stroke later that year, 39-year-old Gein was left completely alone. So, Augusta's her death was the turning point that led to the Ed's complete psychological break. He sealed off his mother's bedroom and the rooms she used most often, preserving them as a shrine. The trauma of his abusive childhood and the loss of the mothers that fueled his psychosis, leading to the grave robbing and murders for which that would come in famous. But that is where these two are going to come in and kind of go more into detail on that.
Do you want me to do the crimes and then you do the trial?
Ooh.
Either one. I'm okay with either one.
Okay. I want to do the crimes. I want
I
to go over
figured, but
several.
it's okay.
Okay.
You go for it. I know that's your favorite.
Yes. November 16th, 1957, 58-year-old Plainfield, the hardware store owner Bernice, disappeared. The hardware store's truck was seen driving out from the rear of the building around 9:30 a.m. The store saw a few customers the entire day. So on the counter, they found a receipt with Ed Gein's name on it, which led the sheriff to Ed Gein's door. Now, upon inspection, her death kind of like kickstarted everything. Frank Warden, who was the sheriff, told investigators on the evening before his mother's disappearance, Gein had been in the store and was expected to return the next morning for a gallon of antifreeze. That's how he got caught, guys. A sales receipt, like I said, was written. Now, the discovery when they got to his property. Now, I'm going to use some words that censor and member of parent advisory. Sheriff's deputy discovered Warden's decapitated body in a shed on Gein's property, hung upside down by her legs with a crossbar at her ankles and ropes on her wrists. The torso had been dressed out like a deer. Warden had been with a 22 rifle, and the mutilations were made after her passing. Now, this is what they have found in the house itself: a whole human bones and fragments, a wastebasket made of human skin, a human skin covering several chairs, human skulls mounted on bedposts, female skulls, some of the top sawn off, bowls made of human skulls, a corset made from a female's torso, skin to shoulders to waist, leggings made from human leg skin, mask made from the skin of female heads, face mask in a paper bag, skull in a box, tire head in a burlap sack, heart in a plastic bag in front of Gein's potbelly stove, a young girl's dress. I'm not going to say body parts. A belt made from female human body part, 4 noses, a pair of lips on a window shade, drawstring, a lampshade made from skin of a human face, fingernails for female fingers. These artifacts were photographed in the state crime laboratory, then decently disposed of. One question Gein told investigators all his crimes, which this
Mhm.
is where the movies Psycho, Leatherface, and Buffalo Bill all came into play, was from these murders and crime scene. I'm going to pass this on to the trial and fate because I don't want to get into the confessions. So,
So the trial, let me get to it. So it started on November 21st, 1957. He was arraigned on one count of first degree murder in, how do you say that? Something. Washera County. I don't know. He pleaded not guilty by reason of insanity. He was diagnosed with schizophrenia and found mentally incompetent, thus unfit for trial. Gein was sent to the Central State Hospital for the Criminal Insane, which is now the Dodge Correctional Institution, a maximum security facility. How do you say that?
Washura, I don't even know.
Wapan, I can't. I'm butchering it. And okay, so then and later transferred. He was transferred to the Mendota State Hospital in Madison. Um, in 1968, doctors determined Gein was mentally able to confer with counsel and participate in his defense. The trial began on November 7th, 1968. Now, remember, that was like the beginning trial started on November 21st, 1957. And now we're in 1968. So this has lasted like over 10 years. The trial began on November 7th, 1968. Whoa. And lasted 1 week. A psychiatrist testified that Gein had told him that he did not know whether the killing of Warden was intentional or accidental. Gein had also told him that while he examined a gun in Warden's store, the weapon discharged and killed him.
Oh.
Yeah, he claimed to have had not aimed the rifle and did not remember anything else that happened that morning. At the
Mhm.
at the request of the defense, Gein's trial was held without a jury, with the judge proceeding. Um, Gein was found guilty on November 14th. A second trial dealt with Gein's sanity after testimony by doctors for the prosecution and defense. The judge ruled Gein not guilty by reason of insanity and ordered him committed to Central State Hospital for the criminally insane. And Gein spent the rest of his life in a mental hospital. The judge wrote, due to prohibitive cost, Gein was tried for only one murder, that of Mrs. Warden. He also admitted to killing
Sorry.
Mary Hogan.
Why is it always a Mary every
Yeah,
single time?
It's
And
a
that is my biggest thing with true crime. There's always a
Sorry.
freaking Mary in it.
I had to start
History,
laughing.
there's a Mary. But you cannot see Mary on the fun little necklaces anymore because it's too old of a name. But all of a sudden, Mary's name is in history.
You're everywhere. It's all right.
it's okay.
Everywhere. Oh,
But
I just hit my
I
nose.
mean,
I didn't pick it. I just kind of scratched
don't
it.
you? I think that's weird how long it. I mean, they just. They only tried him for one.
Yeah, because
No, but didn't you just say two? Because he had the
no,
regular trial and then the psych trial?
Because of
Those are
cost.
2 different ones, but they only tried him for one murder. So
Oh, I see what you're saying.
yeah,
Okay, yeah. That's crazy.
yeah, and he lived the rest of his life in an insane asylum, mental hospital. Sorry.
Yeah, because and you
Wow.
got to remember,
No, really good.
not only did he murder people, he also dug people up, freshly
Yeah.
done graves, took them home and dismantled them, and used them as furniture in his
Is
house.
he's not alive anymore, right? Like he
No,
right?
No.
no.
Mm-mm.
I was just thinking about the dates. So
No, but you know that he owned 195-acre
Yeah,
property, and they were appraised at what was it? What?
hold on. Ed
Are
Gein's
those
home.
numbers right? No.
yeah. Back in the day, this is back before. We got to remember that it's
This is
inflation.
true.
Yeah,
This
Two
is true.
hundred and $50,000 in
Well, no.
2006.
no.
What?
In
That's crazy.
1958, they were scheduled to be
I have it as two
auctioned
hundred
off.
fifty thousand.
Yeah, this in 1958, it was only worth $4,700.
Yeah.
You know, somebody owns
How much?
4,700 in
For
19.
195 acres.
Yeah. Now, can I tell you
Well,
something?
can you guess why?
Wait, it gets worse. You know, they sold off the equipment he used to boil people's heads in that, right? Somebody to this day still owns that.
Yeah.
We need
It's
to really research that.
weird.
Like people that
Yeah.
have purchased these items, like, is your house haunted? Have you had strange activity? Do you feel like
I'm not
someone's
gonna lie,
watching
I
you?
would buy it.
Do you feel safe in your skin?
But listen, so
I'm
he
just saying.
died he
Quite
died
literally.
he died in 1984 at the age of 77
Yeah.
of
He
lung cancer, but over the years souvenir seekers chipped away pieces of his gravestone until the stone itself was stolen in 2000.
people are wrong.
That is so wrong. Like, I want to find
Yeah.
out who did this. I'm gonna
Well, but
investigate. I'm
it
gonna
was
find out.
recovered. It was recovered in June of 2001 near Seattle, Washington, and it was
But
placed in storage at
yep.
the county sheriff's department.
They didn't
His
even put it back.
No, they don't wanna they don't want people knowing where exactly he is buried.
Why? Because they can steal a stone again.
No, because some sick people gonna
Dig him
dig
up.
him up. Yeah, like, ooh, I want
I
to
don't
see
even
this man.
think like
I want a bone.
that's just
Seriously.
Karli. That is disgusting.
She
I cannot.
I
I
don't
can,
need
The-
me.
she is sleep deprived, Tiffany. We need to put her in a timeout.
I didn't mean
I
me.
just-
I meant that's how people are thinking. Like I want to.
but you know, like if you look at the movies that you've
Yeah.
said about a lot of it is so spot on. Like it's just they use so much of the
Him.
history of him
Yeah.
in these
Like
movies. Like they use so much of the true crime that he did for these
even
movies.
even his psychological problems they used for Psycho, the
Yes.
mommy issues.
Yeah,
He
Psycho.
dug up
that
his
was
mother.
mm-mm.
Yeah.
Why? Why?
I don't know, but I was like thinking about all the times I've yelled at my child, and I'm like, oh my god, am I a bad mother?
That's okay. Remember my conversation with my 10-year-old? He was going to chop my finger off and wear it around his neck and something. That's when I started.
Now we're gonna look at our sons like,
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, you got mommy issues. Wait, I am your mother. Oh, that's great. I
that's
did.
pretty bad. I hope we raised them better than that.
Now,
If not, just send them
now,
to Tiffany. It'll be fine.
oh yeah, I mean that too. Now, you know, there are okay. So my favorite one. There's so many good movies with him in this. I'm
Yes.
sorry, I'm just saying, but Psycho was like the best one of them all. And then,
Silence of the Lambs. They used part
oh,
of his character in it, the psyche.
Really.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch that because I just remember Psycho.
Yeah, they're saying here's a and House of a Thousand Corpses, The
Hmm.
Devil's Rejects. They're all good ones. Texas. Oh, not Silence of the Lambs. They mean the Buffalo Bill character.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
puts
yeah,
the
yeah. Okay,
lotion in the
that's
basket
what I
or
mean.
against the
Yes,
hose again.
yes.
Remember
Hmm.
the yeah, that's who they were talking about.
Oh, and the American Horror Story TV
Yep,
series, Asylum,
yep.
that
Yeah.
was on him. Like,
But the best gotta be Psycho. The
yes,
original
it
Psycho, not
does.
the remake. The original.
Yeah, no, it's always the original.
The original.
Hmm.
That's me. The comment. Hey, walk. Anyways, that got weird.
That got weird real quick.
When y'all were like, y'all keep saying psycho killer, and I'm like in my head going, psycho killer. You know that song? Anyways,
Okay.
made it weird again. Oh my god.
Oh my
I'm just
god.
So we did this episode because of that the new show is coming out. What did you say it was called?
It's gonna be on Netflix. The Ed Gein.
Ed Gein.
hmm
Definitely have to check that out.
with Charlie Hunnam as playing Ed Gein.
Yeah.
Oh,
So, just a little FYI for all you Charlie Hunnam fans like me.
Sons of Anarchy, right?
Yes.
Yes. Who ain't a fan of his?
I don't know, because if you ain't, then I don't know if we can be friends.
what'd you say? It was who plays him?
Charlie Hunnam?
Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah. Well, no, I know. I'm just giving a picture. Hold
He
on.
hot.
I'm trying
Oh,
to put a photo up
yes.
here for those who do not.
He is the one I'm thinking of, right? Now I gotta look it up.
Yeah,
Ta-da!
Sons of Jax.
Oh
Jax.
yes.
Yes.
Imagine
It's-
him as a psycho. I can't wait.
He played a great, like, he wasn't a psycho, but you know, like, how,
Yeah.
like, oh, I can't. Hey.
Hey now.
It's fine. It's fine. Oh, I forgot he did the Rob Zombie film House of a Thousand Corpses
It's
and the sequel that well, I knew that one.
Devil's
The-
Rejects.
Yeah.
Then there's a third too.
No way.
Yeah. There's a third.
Oh.
Yep. Let me look.
Oh. Well, The Butcher of Plainfield, that was good too if you haven't seen that, Mary.
Oh,
Oh, he said Jack's leader. Yeah.
3 from Hell is the third one.
Oh. I'm going to have to rewatch that one too.
Yeah. It's just sad because Sid has already passed away before they taped it. So it's like, remember he
Yeah.
passed away in real life.
Yeah.
Captain Spaulding.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Oh, that's so sad.
It is.
But
I just, he inspired so much.
Yes.
So it's like,
Psycho clown, man.
ugh, I can't do that. Mm-mm.
But you gotta admit, he didn't look like a traditional clown.
No.
He didn't. You couldn't be scared of Sid. Come on.
Well,
man.
you can, because I am.
yeah, that's why we couldn't even do the killer clown. Well, no. Weren't we supposed to do killer clowns this month?
Mm-mm. We said we weren't going to do that because that's not fair to her.
That's true. But then I
Very
thought she was like kind of
No.
slowly open to it.
No, she wasn't.
I
She was never
want to.
open to it.
Well, it's funny
Ew.
because no, it's like on the schedule. I apparently messed up somewhere and put the same subject twice. But I'm gonna look on my actual calendar. Actually, next week will be the Night Stalker,
Yes.
and I can tell you what we're doing.
And
Oh,
then we
hold on. No, next week is Jack the Ripper.
Yes, because there's
Uh,
no evidence of who it was.
we're supposed to do haunted cemeteries, and then
We already did that one.
yeah, that's why I'm like. But everything else is. We could actually
I have
do.
a few ones we need to talk about because I have like a list.
Uh, we could do vampires, or
Did she say
we'll
she
think
had
about it. We will be live since it'll be the second week next week. We'll be live on here.
Yep.
If you usually watch on Twitch, I will reconnect that. I don't know what happened with Twitch today, so I'm so sorry. Um, and then, but we'll be back here on live on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, and Trovo, and probably the other one that I can't think of the name of. Also, we're on iHeartRadio. iHeartRadio.
Also, we're on Nighthawk.
Nighthawk came on. One of our episodes was played today at 7 p.m. So definitely check them out. Nighthawk Radio. Yeah, he seems like a really great host, and
Yep.
definitely check him out. But
And don't forget to watch the new series called Monster on Netflix.
Yes, coming out.
Yes.
yes, and Walk, I see your comment. Send us
Yes.
that link for your haunted cemeteries, and we'll definitely check it out and share you out as well. And anyways, have a spooky week. Stay out of trouble. And yeah, hot to it.
And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and